when you look at cloud environments in general, whether you're talking about AWS, whether you're talking about Google Cloud, you name it, these cloud environments that exist, one of the things that you will notice as part of that is that in order for somebody to be able to go off and deploy an application in those environments, those applications need to be in a standardized format. Where the industry has sort of settled on is to be able to go off and provide that in a containerized format. In the Linux world, it started with Docker containers, and it's moved on since then into things beyond just the concept of Docker containers. But again, the concept of containers is what has remained. And that's still going to be true today in the hybrid cloud environment. And so that's the reason why we have provided, for example, ZCX technology to be able to allow you to be able to deploy Linux on Z containers on ZOS. And that's the reason why we have also provided ZOS Container Platform to be able to allow you to be able to deploy native ZOS applications on ZOS using that consistent format. So we use the term that containers are the currency for cloud. You need to be able to have your applications in a containerized format in order for you to be able to go off and deploy them in a cloud environment. And so this has been our motivation for bringing this containerized technology to the IBM Z platform.
If we're talking about a global corporation that's serving customers all over the world, there's things like content caching and edge requirements, device requirements that you want to consider in the architecture. So how do I serve a mobile application with data, running in maybe a series of data centers, because you want to have resiliency, and you want to have good performance characteristics. So I might have my own data centers with mainframes that I use for the database and transaction processing that are in Europe, the US, Asia. That way I kind of get, full geographic coverage with a high degree of performance and throughput. But at the same time, I can take advantage of things like hyperscalers, maybe for some of the web front-end capabilities that might serve a mobile device. So I can be a global banking entity and serve my customers all over the globe with the best performance characteristics and resiliency characteristics, while still being mindful of regulatory and privacy considerations on where data is housed and how it's transmitted.
It's been proven out that yes, there will be public clouds. Yes, there will be private clouds. The mainframe needs to seamlessly connect in with those. And we do that today through a number of different techniques. We integrate well so that we could share data or share transactions or whatever. So the notion then of containers, a new way to develop applications in a very portable manner, that was just natural for us to adopt that type of technology as well.
You think about a foundational capability of virtualization, that's all the rage of talking about that relative to cloud and other technologies, but it's a foundational capability in the mainframe.
The choice is actually up to the end user of what technologies they want to be able to bring into that hybrid cloud environment. It could include the virtualization technologies of ZVM and KVM. It could include ZCX, and it could very well include ZOS. The choice really is up to the customer of how they want to be able to go off and deploy their applications.